Hello, my name is Raheem Fulton. This is for the assignment module one. Um, I have been in school for some years now. I currently work in IT. Um, I am from the DMV area. I'm a family guy. I have three kids, two all boys. Um, Again, I work in IT. I'm a system administrator, hoping to pivot into um, cybersecurity. So that's a little bit about me. I'm a vet. Been in the military for 4 years and got out and cut hair for some years, and I've been in IT for the last 5 or 6 years. So um, that's my journey. But that's a little bit about me, and um, you know, we'll start. Go on to the next step. So, a brief summary of what happened in the 2024 Ticketmaster security breach. There was a massive data breach and reported affected up to 500 million customers globally. The breach was not a direct attack on Ticketmaster, but a supply chain targeting third party cloud data provider Snowflake. Um, so the culprit name is Shiny Hunters. He's responsible attempted to sell 1.3 terabytes of stolen data on the dark web for 500,000. Um, this person was arrested in 2024. The U.S. Department of Justice named Alexander Connor Mocha as a primary suspect responsible for targeting Snowflake customers, including Ticketmaster. He was arrested in October 2024. Um, the exposed information mostly was personal and financial identifiers, full names, email addresses, phone numbers, and that's just a little minor synopsis of what happened. Um, my approach to researching this, and this kind of comes from just kind of how I do stuff at work too. I try to just do like little basic, little research to get an idea of what's going on if I'm struggling with something. So, of course, I use AI. I looked at Copilot. I looked at Google, a couple of articles on Google. Um, that was pretty much what I use. I just wanted to get kind of short, straight to the point of what the issue was and what happened. So yeah. So basically, what the Gamma Leach Biley Act requires financial institutions, um, companies that offer consumer financial products or services like loans, financials, or investment devices, or insurance, to explain their information sharing practices to their customers and to safeguard sensitive data. In my personal opinion, I think Ticketmaster is responsible. Um, they're the main one that makes it available for you to be able to um, buy tickets, and it's almost like all the other vendors have to go through them. Um, and I'm just speaking for even my own experience. I went to a concert this weekend, and through StubHub, I bought tickets through StubHub, and I still had to go to Ticketmaster to get my tickets. So, you know, maybe they're holding too much cachet, and there needs to be a little bit more, less monopoly on being able to buy tickets. So I kind of put that on them. Um, the broader implications reflect on what is breach reveals about data privacy and corporate responsibility in digital age. It's scary. Um, People are, my information has been hacked before, and I was just being harassed for like 3 months. So I do, you start to wonder, like, did somebody buy a house? Did somebody buy a car? Is somebody working on my social security number? It can have a huge effect on your life. If people get a hold of certain personal information, you know, um, just imagine if you got paid and you're looking to pay on your house or your mortgage or your car note, and you get paid, and boom, in one swoop, somebody comes in and takes all your money and does God knows what they want to do with it, because um, there was a bit of a breach. So um, this has big implications. If they get your personal information and want to come through and try to pull your social security number, people, everything that's going on in our country right now, there are definitely people trying to use American citizens, information to be able to, uh, live their life, because maybe they're not, full-on citizens. So it's having a lot of issues. Reflection: share your perspective as a customer. What impact would this breach have, or trust? What actions would you expect Ticketmaster to take or rebuild? They're probably going to have to do a few more authentication things for people to buy tickets. It's probably going to require a little bit more. Maybe phone authentication. So maybe you have to use Authy to be able to purchase tickets now, and so it's going to probably be another step, but it might be one more step to stop that from happening. Also, having other vendors to be able to not have to go through Ticketmaster creates competition and better safe. Competition may have better with competition, that might help create a better program for people to have protections, because if StubHub says, hey, we're going to protect your information better, that might give Ticketmaster some competition and say, well, wait a minute, we're going to protect your information better than them. So sometimes competition makes everybody a little bit better. What can Ticketmaster to implement to restore trust and strengthen data protection? Again, like I said, there may have to be a second or third step to have authentication of people being able to, use that stuff. I don't know if you can completely stop people from trying to subvert and be able to hack your stuff, but if you have some strong safeguards, that could go a long way.